Okay, we've knocked everything down in this wall. We've got 2 coats of quickset on here. We've got it scraped down. Now we're ready to float this wall out. I've got regular sheetrock mud here, all purpose. I'm going to use my 10-inch knife. I'm going to float this sucker over. And when I get in the edges, it might be a little tricky. I'll put some on there and wipe off the edges. And start putting it on. Even though I'm putting a little bit on at a time, you're going to feel it in your arms and everywhere else. So once you put it on there, get a little bit on and then wipe back over it with this. Now, if you find you can't get in the edges very well, you can take a 6-inch, you can wipe some mud right here in this edge. You know, so you can get it a little closer before you get your 10-inch on there. Then you can get that and wipe that off. If it makes it easier for you, you can try that. I find I can still do it pretty good with this. But now this blade is easy when I'm down low. When you're down low, by the way, make sure you get all the way down. So I've cleaned off the bottom edge, make sure I don't get any loose shavings off the floor into my wall. But this blade is nice to pull up from the bottom. It's got good control. And as you're pulling, you got to kind of push flat on there. Then you can wipe off the excess very gently. And you've got to kind of hold your blade slightly different now. You know, kind of up like this. Once you start getting up higher, you're going to find it's going to be more difficult to hold it at that edge. Now you got to bring your elbow up to get it up there flat on the wall. I'm already starting to get out of breath because I got to push to get that on there. So I want to get as much material on there as I can. So I'm going to take a few passes like that, and I'm only going to go up as high as I can where it feels comfortable for me. And if I can't go, I'll probably go a little higher than that. Not very much though. Wipe off your edges as you go. You see how I got it? It's harder to get right there because you want it. You gotta put it on here and then pull it up as you go, as you're sliding off your blade here. Okay. Now, once you get enough material on there, you can reach back down here and lightly pull up on it. You don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to pull too much of the material off. You're just wanting to get it smooth. And you'll get the feel of it. Look and see if there's any little missed spots. If there is, you can take the excess that you have on your blade and you can wipe over it again. Wipe over it a couple times. More than likely, we're going to have to go over this wall twice. But you still want to get it pretty smooth. Okay?